We've all heard of the disaster birth rates happening in Eastern countries like Japan and China, but there is a major anomaly happening in the Cantonese regions. The current birth rate of Guangdong is 8.8 per 1,000, compared to the rest of China, which is 5.6. That is 36% higher. Places like Guangdong keeps outperforming the rest of the nation in newborn numbers year after year. Cultural emphasis on clan continuity runs exceptionally deep across Cantonese households. Grandparents don't just encourage big families, they actively mobilize resources to help raise the kids. Economic opportunities are abundant. When jobs are steady, people naturally feel far more comfortable taking the plunge into parenthood. The traditional preference for larger family units hasn't faded as quickly here as it has in the rest of China. Local government incentives have been proactive. Every little bit of tax relief or cash allowance helps nudge hesitant parents over the finish line. Neighbors and extended relatives still operate on a takes a village mindset. High female workforce participation in Cantonese regions comes with better workplace protections than in any other regions. Maternity leave policies are generally well enforced. Cultural attitudes towards marriage remains highly traditional despite rapid modernization. Cohabitation and marriage still trend earlier than in other major metropolitan regions. Urban planning in newer Guangdong districts places a heavy emphasis on parks, playgrounds, and family amenities. Early childhood education franchises have expanded rapidly across the province as well, offering endless preschool options and childcare. Accessibility to early schooling gives parents peace of mind when returning to work. The strong presence of family-run businesses creates flexible environments where kids are often integrated into daily work life. Imagine that. Family pride continues to be measured in the grandchildren around the dinner table. Local media and regional pop culture frequently highlights warm, multi-generational family dynamics. Positive presentation of family life truly subtly shapes young people's aspirations. Affordable domestic help and nanny services are widely available compared to Western counterparts. Having extra hands around the house makes having a second or third child infinitely more feasible. When people feel good about the future, they tend to have more children. Intergenerational co-living space designs are standard in many new residential developments. Apartments are literally constructed to accommodate grandparents, helping with childcare. Cultural acceptance of early marriage in rural and suburban Guangdong helps keep the average age of first-time mothers lower. Starting earlier naturally leaves a wider window for having multiple children. Strong regional identity creates a sense of stability and belonging that encourages long-term roots. The strong regional pride in preserving Cantonese language encourages family to pass down heritage through kids. Raising children is seen as a vital contribution to keeping their local culture alive. Long story short, the Cantonese community and social structures have kept raising children in a supportive manner, and it's been deeply prioritized, and the results are remarkable. The overall optimism associated with the Cantonese region's economic future keeps young people hopeful. And hope for the future is ultimately the single biggest driver of any birth rate surge.